So this one gonna be about props to the state of Michigan. They are strongly considering it to be a crime for white folks to just call the police on black people for meaningless, senseless acts. And I think this is long overdue. Because I mean, there's been a running joke about, remember the white woman in Oakland called on the black folks that were barbecuing in Oaktown and then calling the police on anything, and they just to do it. And so I'm glad to hear that they're actually strongly considering this into law because it's been long overdue. It's been truly a sorry state of affairs that people can use and abuse the system to choose a scare tactic to use their privilege. And it's really been nonsensical. So I'm glad to hear that there's actually going to be a place that says, you know what, you can't do this. We're going to look into this. We're going to actually do something about it because it harms people. It makes it scary. And it's like something that needs to be done where you don't do this just to scare people because of the color of their skin. And it's definitely been used as white privilege to try to scare black folk and with the situation. There have been too many instances of being in the wrong neighborhood, wrong place, wrong car, wrong this. And there's no crime being committed. So how are people getting away with this? It's been very racist, it's been extremely detrimental. So psychologically the dynamics. So I'm glad to see that Michigan is strongly considering doing something about it because it need to be all them states in the United States need to do this. You can't be having people calling, well, I saw a black person, walking towards this place and they look alien or something. I mean, that's what they tell you. That's the propaganda and the agenda, and it's very racist. So I'm glad to hear that Michigan is strongly considering, like, yo, pump them brakes. We'll make it a crime if you call, because you should be charged for falsifying calls. There's no way in the world that you can be doing it. Too many times than not, it's bad enough. You can go to the dollar store and get profiled. But yeah, I know it sounds funny, but it's true. And you be in there getting like the dollar store, and they be like, hey, over there, and next thing you know, you got fire sirens and helicopters. And this is no exaggerate because these people will call the police on you if they say, well, what are you doing here? And, the slave mindset ain't never left the second, third class citizenship. It ain't even second class citizenship because second class kind of mean that you at least get on the plane or get on the bus. They just want you just to treat you like you straight up Kunta container all the way on you all day. So I'm hoping that this Michigan, I hope other states follow suit and say, yo, enough of this mess. We got to start bringing some justice because this is not fair and this is definitely racist profiling amongst it all the time. Then they need to work on them polices too and them other places too because it's all tied to the same. Make that a crime to be messing with black folks in places that don't need to be. So anyway, this is my take about Michigan considering making it a crime to be just calling the police on black people. Feel free to leave them comments. Feel free to hit that subscribe and the bell rings a new video. I'm out. Peace.